Hello. I know, it's been a while again. At least it always feels like it's been a while. I don't know if it's been a while. Um I haven't been crafting besides doing some diamond painting still. And I made that one card. But I'm back to playing computer games at the moment, but fear not, I will get bored of it eventually. I always do. And then I'll get back to crafting. But I don't know, I kind of want to do mixed media at the moment, and so that's what I'm going to do. This is just cheap PVA glue, and I need some more water. I just need a thinner consistency. So, Honey made it out of surgery just fine, which is good. She was feeling a little dumpy the first night from the surgery, and then after that, you really couldn't tell she had surgery. So, yeah, she's been active and alert and all that good stuff. So, there's that. So I'm making a pencil cup. I'm doing another tree pencil cup. I really need one of the bigger cans for all my macaron pencils. But I was in the mood to do the tree, so I'm doing a smaller pencil cup. I'm not sure if maybe my double line markers will fit in this. If they don't, then I guess I'll just have a pen cup that I don't know what to do with. And so the first step is decoupaging tissue onto it, and that's so that we don't see the ribbing of the can. I could probably do this with just Celluclay, which I will use Celluclay later on. But I don't know, it's a good way to use up some tissue paper, and I just use used tissue. So I'll probably just record this whole thing. I don't know if it'll be interesting to people. If not, as always, no one is forced to watch. And I'm not sure how, if you were doing this, how it would be in your climate, but here it's still spring, so things are still cold and damp, and so at the end of this, once I get all the tissue on here so that I can no longer see the ribbing, there's a lot of wet glue on here, and I've left, the last time I did one of these, I left it for 24 hours, and it still was not even coming close to drying. So what I did was I turned on the oven in the warm setting. You know, you just want it warm so that when you open it up, the air is toastier, you know, but you could be inside a warm oven and it won't be too hot. But that normally when you are using glue, you don't want to heat it up, but the warm setting on an oven is just low enough that it's not going to cause the glue to bubble. So I usually just take a baking pan, I'll stick parchment on it, then I'll stick this can that's been glued, you know, onto the parchment, and I'll just stick it in a warm oven for an hour or more. Depends on how much glue and how thick the layers are as to how long I have to have the can in the oven. And then the second stage, after I put on the celluclay, I do that again because it's so humid and cold here at the moment. Things do not dry. And with the celluclay, even though it's just pulverized paper, if you leave any paper wet long enough, it's gonna mold. And celluclay is no different. So, yeah, this is just tissue paper that I've saved from people's packaging. It's crumpled up, it's torn. So it's not that I do decorative packaging anyways, but it probably wouldn't have been the best to continue to use for decorative packaging. But I water down the glue so that it seeps through the paper easier. And I'm just trying to get rid of the ribbing. There's probably a faster way, a better technique, where this doesn't take as long, but I kind of like using up some of my supplies. I've got the backing off of napkins that I peeled off and saved, you know, and I can use that for this too. So, it's up to you. Mixed media is great because it's, you know, there is no way you have to do something. You can just create until it feels right. Gotta feed the dogs when I get done. So I wasn't sure what I wanted to do for because I have a couple 28 ounce cans. And one of them I want for the macaron pencils. But I'm not sure what I want to do. I have this feeling that I want to do the can for the macarons in pastel colors to kind of match with the macaron pencils. This one I want to look like a tree. Basically, I love doing things that looks like nature. So, I just don't know what I'm gonna put in this. And then I had another idea for another can, and I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, how I'm going to execute it. I hope I can. I don't know what I'm gonna put in it. We shall see. Not sure if I'll film it. I don't know. I mean, sometimes I do just crafting videos so that I can make a video because I don't, you know, I'm not much of a planner. If I feel that it's been a significant amount of time and I really need to get a video up there, then I'll just do just crafting videos, you know. But yeah, I started playing The Sims again, Sims 3. I never liked Sims 4. And I was kind of thinking about why I was playing it. And I think if I was going to psychoanalyze myself, I think my life is in such a hurricane right now. And I can't control anything, you know, that playing a game like The Sims, I can control something. So I always get bored of it. I'll get bored of it. I'm just not bored of it yet. I thought I had gotten a job, but I realized it was probably a pyramid scheme. So once again, don't have a job. You know, money is a huge, huge stressor at the moment. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I'm feeling. Besides stress. I kind of have a motto that, you know, rough times don't, I mean, that's not really a motto, but, I've always believed that, you know, whatever turbulent things one may be going through at that moment, that if we just hold on, they're not going to last forever. And I've held on to that belief. That's what it is, a belief, for most of my life, you know, that if you just hold on, you'll get through those turbulent times. Is money scary? Yes. If you just hold on, you'll get it. You'll get through it. You'll come out the other end, you know. I don't know. So right now I'm in the turbulent tunnel and I'm been waiting to come out the other end. Takes a lot of layers to cover up the the can. So it does take a while. But that's kind of why you have to stick it in the oven if you live in a chillier climate or a really humid climate and things don't like to dry. I don't think this would mold because there's so much glue in it. You know, it's probably not going to mold. But, you obviously don't want to be sitting around for weeks waiting for it to dry, so it's okay in the oven. Just keep it on the warm setting. Man, the tissue paper keeps coming off of that spot. Let's fold it over. We'll just... This is a mochi container. I thought they were really cute, this little plastic container, and I was like, oh, I could stick little things in there as I'm working on them, but then I realized I don't like to work with this typically because it's such a lightweight plastic that it flips up really easy, so I probably won't continue to use it, but I was like, oh, well, I could put my glue mixture in here. That'll be okay, right? So, and then to make my tree more tree-like, this is a cap to one of my needles, and so I melted it so that it had a slant that I could attach it to the side of the container. And then these were the like the stoppers to some paint pens that I got from Alex. So I'm going to use these to help make tree rings in the tree. Should be cool. I like mixed media. I just don't do it enough. It takes longer. It takes longer than to make a card, and I think that's what my problem is. is I have a problem with the tension. Oh, all right, let's do this. Obviously, I'm welcoming the wrinkles from the tissue paper folding in on itself. It's just going to aid in the texture of the tree. Now, I was thinking about, one day when I have the money to do it, what I wanted, what color scheme I wanted my craft room to be. And, the more I think about it, I don't want uniformness. Like, I appreciate the look of folks that, have the all white, like Michael's furniture cubby system. I appreciate that. I think it looks beautiful. Is that gonna be my style? Probably not. Um I think I like more of the eclectic look. And in my bedroom I have 2 closet doors attached to the closet. And I'd like to change them out for accordion style doors so that I can have the entire closet open at once. And so the 2 sliding closet doors, they're solid wood and they're stained a dark brown, which is my favorite color stain for furniture. And so I was going to use one of those doors for my table because it would be the perfect size. I could roll out one of the large Orloa or Diamond Art Club diamond paintings, and there'd be room. And then I thought, well, maybe I should do a double table where it's, you've got the table and then you've got risers so that you have a second surface on top so you can slide things. And I was like, that would be perfect. That way, when I want to take a break on the diamond painting, I could slide it in between the risers. You know what I mean? I hope I'm making sense. I don't know if I am. It's like I've got 2 closet doors that are solid wood. I might as well do that and utilize them, right? And then I wanted to have, because my craft area, because I'm going to combine it with my bedroom, my second bedroom that I'm creating is either going to be for a friend, or if she doesn't want it, I was gonna foster kids that are aging out. So either or. But above the table, I wanted to just do shelving. That basically went up to the ceiling. Because that'll be all my storage. Just from floor to ceiling, one wall, basically. And then half of the closet. Half the closet I was going to use for clothes, like a closet should probably be used for. And then half the closet for craft supplies. But I think I want like more of an eclectic look. I would also really love a spot for my typewriter. And then I planned on to have so many plans and no money to do these plans. I was gonna have the internet company come out and put a hard line into my bedroom so that I could have, watch YouTube in there too. Sorry if I go out of frame. So, lots of plans. Lots of plans. No money to do the plans, which has been pretty sucky. And the first room that's getting remodeled is the bathroom. That one needs it so bad. And, yeah. I asked my aunt if she wanted to help me remodel, and she was very enthusiastic about it, which I knew she would be. I'm learning to ask mainly her for things, which is hard for me to do because she's got the type of personality that just kind of takes over, you know, and it's, how do you say no to your aunt? But this is very old tissue paper. I thought I was going to use it, but I'm not going to use it. Well, I'm using it now. It's just going to get painted. I still see ribbing. I'm going to focus on the top here for a moment. I think I pulled out way too much to cover this can, but I do have plans to cover the other can, so I'll just use it on future cans. 21 minutes. I need to feed the dogs when I get done. So I've been, letting my mom's American Rat Terrier run loose. And, she's only ever been on, you know, when I let her out to the bathroom, I put her on the lead, right? Because I don't have a fenced-in yard. I plan on fencing in a small section of my property so that during the summertime, you know, when I'm sleeping during the day, because I hate the sun with a passion, I can just leave the door slightly ajar and the dogs can go in and out and use the bathroom as they want to. And I won't have to get up to let them, you know, let them out. But, I one day had this urge, and it was when my mom got home from my aunt's house, and just to let her rat terrier off the leash. And she's an American rat terrier, so there's a difference between an American rat terrier and a toy rat terrier. Toy rat terriers are you know, they're a toy breed. They don't necessarily, I'm not sure if toy rat terriers were bred for a job. I don't know if they're a working breed or not. I'll have to look into that. But she's an American, mostly American rat terrier. So she's like a 30-pound working breed of dog. You know, she's high energy, exceptionally muscular. Um, you know, but you know, I just had, my mind was just like, let her off the leash. And you know, if she wanted to run, I would not catch her. You know, there's just no way. But I just had that sense that I could trust her, and so I let her off the leash. And lo and behold, she didn't run away. What I wanted to kind of build on it. So for a week, I don't think she needs any more training than this, but for a week, my mom, I just speak English. I'd go outside with my mom, and we'd have a small handful of treats, each of us, and we'd work on recall with her. And, you know, she recalls now. So, I stopped doing the training with her because she knows. She knows to come when I call her. And, so that's been really good. would I let her run loose when my next door neighbor is here? Absolutely not. I wouldn't let any of my animals run loose when he's here. But yeah, her recall's been really good. And then I've been teaching Honey to sit and wait for her food when I put it down, which is something that Dottie knows how to do, and it's something Rosie knows how to do, the American Rat Terrier. And little dogs I don't bother with. June, she's not a an obedience trainable dog, and some dogs take to obedience better. Some dogs, they don't give a buck, and they're not going to listen. They want to go off and do their own thing. So um Ruby the Chihuahua, I'm sure she has some potential to learn, but I'm not even going to bother with June. She's just her own dog. And so but with Honey, because I really dislike it when dogs jump up when you're carrying bowls of food, because there's a high chance that they're going to knock the bowl of food out of your hand, and it's going to go everywhere, and it's going to put you in a bad mood, and then, that's not good. So I've been working on it with Honey, and she's a trainable dog, but she's got, it's almost like she's got ADHD. You can tell her to sit, she'll sit, but immediately she gets back up. You tell her to sit and she'll sit, and then she immediately gets back up. It's like she can't hold on to what you're asking her to do. She can do it, but then she stops doing and you don't even have time to give her praise, because she's already back up. And so, but I've been working on it with her, and she's coming along. She didn't take to it as quickly as Rosie, but I have a feeling it's just her brain chemistry. I'm not sure she's ever gonna be as immediate as Rosie or Dottie, Um but yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, now that Honey's spayed, I'd feel more okay training her to be off leash. Now that I know there's no way she can, get herself knocked up, and then I end up with a dozen puppies that are just as aloof as she is. But she's still not, it's so hard to get and keep her attention that I'm not sure if I'll ever be comfortable letting her off leash. I hope so one day, but I don't know. Time will tell. A lot of times when dogs get older, she's about 3 now. A lot of times when they get older, they mellow out. And so that may be the case with her. I kind of feel like that's good. My neighbor's up right now. All 5 of my neighbors use their property for vacation. And he's up right now. We're kind of, I don't know. He's not a nice guy. I don't know what I'm saying. Just ignore me. I'm pretty much out of time, so I guess I'm going to stop it now. I'm going to go throw this can in the oven, and I have so much extra glue. Maybe I'll just take this extra glue and coat another can, just get started on it. And then when this dries, because I don't see any more ribbing. And if there is ribbing, I can, after it's dried, I can cover that up with celluclay. I'll come back and do another video of me attaching these things, and then starting with the celluclay, getting the celluclay on there. And yeah, we'll just keep going until this gets done. Oh, and I am going to do the drawing for this. I just need to go back, look on the video. I know one person was in another country. That's okay. I said it was international. basically you mail anything from the US and it's going to be exorbitantly high, but I knew that, and you know, as long as you want it and your name gets drawn, I will be happy to send it to you. Yeah. What I was trying to say with that is not to worry about the price. I knew exactly how much it would be no matter where I sent it. So, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you later. Adios.